As a chemical engineering graduate from National Cheng Kung University, I successfully hit all my set points during my undergraduate years. But immediately after, I had to abruptly shift my steady state to step into an entirely new field of research. When I faced high pressure and challenge in this new field, process control rescued me. It taught me how to navigate the chaotic variables of life. Without precise control, chemical engineering can lead to catastrophic explosions and toxic hazards. But with a well-tuned control system, we turned dangerous threats into a stable system, transforming chemical reactions into a beautiful art. Have you ever wondered what makes science different from art? Science means that different people following the exact same process will achieve the exact same result. However, art means that even if the same person follows the exact same process, the outcome will be different every single time. Unlike politics, science does not rule by majority vote. We must repeat experiments to feel out disturbance and find the truth. When a pipeline flow rate faces a sudden disturbance, the critical decision is how and when to adjust the control valve. This is where feedback and feed-forward control come into play. In a feedback loop, the controller measures the output, compare it to the set point, and adjusts the valve only after an error occurs. On the other hand, predicting upcoming disturbance to prepare in advance represents feed-forward control, eliminating their impact before they can disrupt the system. To me, control theory is just like facing exams. Waiting until a bad grade arrives to change your study habits represents feedback control. You are merely reacting to the output. Predicting upcoming difficulties to study ahead of time represents feed-forward control, preventing the failure before the next task even begins. Process control taught me that when facing life's sudden disturbance, a single strategy is never enough. By combining feedback and feed-forward control, can we achieve the optimal steady state? This rule of regulation requires a controller. First, we have proportional control, which only focuses on the present, reacting only when an error occurs and pulling harder when the gap is wide. Second, integral control operates like someone who holds a grudge. They remember every past mistake and add them all up to force a correction. The catch is by clinging to the past for too long, they often overshoot the target. Third, derivative control looks into the future by monitoring the error's rate of change. It stands on the breast to stabilize the system. However, it is hypersensitive to noise, making it completely unstable if left alone. Combining all three, PID control is the industrial standard today, and the process control inspires me outlook on life. We need the action of the present, the lessons of the past, and the vision of the future, tuned together to survive any chaotic turbulence. This process flow looks just like life. Set point is like our life goals. Control signal is like sensing and acknowledging our gaps. Controller represent self-growth, while process is our methodology of learning. However, some people feel lost about their direction, not even knowing what to choose as their set point, leaving them drifting aimlessly with the trend. Others act as if their senses have failed, refusing to face the gap. They are like Schrödinger's cat. As long as the box is closed, they don't have to face reality. In this fast-paced AI era, disturbances are so massive that even our best adjustment can't keep up with the change. Life is rarely that smooth. I once lost my way, overwhelmed by temptation that caused my internal controller to fail. Realistically, sometimes we don't even have much of a choice. A while back, I switched track from chemical engineering to the Institute of Electronics, falling into an uncomfortable state. Struggling from this role is mentally draining. It almost feels like I forgot how to breathe. But later, I tried to look back. The things I accumulated in the past actually gave me a new method of understanding the world. In practice, I analyzed multiple experimental data to ensure reproducibility and minimize environmental disturbance. Published as first author in Algal Research, process control has truly become the nutrient for my growth. In the end, I want to share this. The world is complex, and while we may not be able to control every variable, we can at least learn to coexist peacefully with the chaos.